Hillary Clinton's working relationship with a corporation called Lafarge is under scrutiny. Yesterday, she announced she was quitting its corporate board and two others. As CNN's Ed Garston reports, Lafarge has been accused of doing business in a dirty way.
The French-owned Lafarge cement plant sits on the shore of Thunder Bay like a sentry guarding Alpena, Michigan. A sentry guarding the economy, the plant's 278 jobs, a constant when the tourist dollar wanders elsewhere.
We've seen those stacks all our life. I can remember it was kind of a friendly feeling just to see them here. And when people had to wash their cars twice a week because the cement dust was all over them, we just referred to it as pay dirt. Now it's a different ballgame. We're all very, very concerned.
Concerned about Lafarge's other business. In 1986, it bought Systech, a hazardous waste disposal company. Now Lafarge accepts hazardous waste from around the country and burns it in the same kilns in which it dries cement. The company calls it recycling, using hazardous waste as a fuel for the cement works.
In order to conserve natural resources, we have found a source of waste materials that have energy value in them. And so we've done something that's very environmentally sound.
But last September, the Michigan Department of Natural Resources sent this letter to Lafarge, citing an emissions violation far above the legal limits. The company disputes the findings.
We're awaiting the results of dioxin and furan retesting conducted on April 8th through 11th of this year.
The reason for the retests, what Michigan environmental officials call unacceptable test methods.
Well, as a Vietnam veteran, being contaminated with dioxin as all Vietnam veterans, we're opposed to the dioxin that they're putting out in stacks. We're living examples of what dioxin does. We have a high cancer rate and we have very high birth defects.
The minute the DNR leaves, they go back to the sloppy business of making cement, which translates into day-to-day excess emissions. And it's distributed not only into the cement, but the cement kiln dust, but it goes out the stack.
Until Monday, Hillary Clinton sat on Lafarge's board of directors. She had been a member since 1990, collecting a $31,000 annual salary. But on Monday, she resigned from her seat on 3 boards, including Lafarge, saying in a written statement that her full-time involvement in her husband's campaign kept her from fulfilling her duties as a director. Hillary Clinton refused a request by CNN to discuss her presence on the Lafarge board. But Systech President Michael Bolchunas said she was chosen because of her legal talents.
We have no facilities in Arkansas, and we have no intent to build any facilities there.
Mrs. Clinton's presence on the board of Lafarge was a potential campaign issue, given her husband's stance as an environmentalist, a point not lost on Alpena's residents.
I'm a Democrat, and I'm sure Hillary Clinton knows about Lafarge, but probably knows where Alpena is on a map, maybe. This would be a good area for her to get involved with if she's concerned about environment, as Governor Clinton claims to be.
And now Lafarge wants to build a similar facility in New Braunfels, Texas. It's a project generating widespread opposition, including opposition from Clinton's own Texas campaign manager. In a recent referendum, 82% of the voters were opposed to that idea. So is Texas Governor Ann Richards. Now Lafarge is suing to set up shop in New Braunfels. Local officials are concerned about the potential pollution in an underground river.
If that water source becomes polluted through air emissions that leach into the system, we stand to pollute the water supply of millions of people.
We've made a commitment to the people of New Braunfels that we will not proceed until everything is proved safe.
But back in Alpena, the cement works that has held this town together since 1908 may just pave the way for residents to beat a path out of town.
Without a clean, safe environment, I think you're going to see a lot of residents leave.
Ed Garston, CNN, Alpena, Michigan.
Catherine and I will be right back.